Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to Sutton Motorsports Garage. So my grandson's been saying, Papa, why don't we build a go-kart? And I was like, I don't really know how to build a go-kart. I said, how about we do a go-kart project? He said, okay, that's cool. So I've been looking around on Marketplace and I finally came across one. All right, so here's the project. So if you take a look, the steering's pretty much locked up. It's got 4 flat tires. The recoil is missing. Engine is not locked up, but the centrifugal clutch is. So yeah, I mean, it's perfect.
Does everything still work?
The steering doesn't turn, the tires are all flat. Don't know if the engine runs.
It was crazy. But now I'm going to get to work on cleaning it out with a vacuum. I just got vacuumed out. Now I'm gonna put a little air in the tires. So, I just took the cap off, and I read on here, and it says 14 pounds. So I'm gonna be putting in about 10.
Let's see what you got here.
That's rock solid.
Good. Now, they all have air in them, so that's good.
You can hear this one leaking.
Or is that?
Not this.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we're gonna have to get a new tire, at least one. We'll probably get 2 for the back.
Yeah.
That's this one.
What's the next step?
Let's take a look at the steering.
Hear this thing?
It's not that. And it's not that, so it's the steering itself.
It's finally working a little. You can literally see this entire thing moving. Actually, that's working a little bit better than it was.
It's still pretty sticky, but we'll let that penetrating oil work its way in. Yeah, see if you can turn it. Yeah, it's better than it was, right?
Mm-hmm. You can finally actually move it.
And then we can put a little grease on these fittings. That one's working. This one doesn't want to. So we can take
That one I bet will
we can
bubble
take the
down.
fitting off and get it to work.
This one?
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Here, we'll put it in the vise and see if we can get grease to come through it. Right? All right, so the grease fitting is all cleared up. So you can go ahead and put it back on. And we'll put some grease in there. Well, it's better than it was.
Now I'm going to see if we can get this engine to run.
What do you think is wrong with it?
I think that maybe a little dirt is in there, maybe.
Well, yeah, there's probably, I think the gas tank needs to be cleaned out.
Yeah.
And this is broken. We have to replace that. And we'll check and see if we have spark. Okay, so we'll take the chain off and we start messing with the engine because we want the engine to turn but not the wheel. And this clutch is locked up, so we can actually probably take this whole thing. So let's take this bolt right here out of there. Now push down on that.
That literally moves that.
Did it move?
The wheel moved.
Yeah.
I think we might have to hit the chain with a hammer.
Now let's see if we can pry that clutch off of there.
Do you know what I think we might need to do?
What?
Take this wheel off and take the chain off.
Well,
And then the whole gear. Should I try and take it off now?
let me see the pry bar again.
I know what I was thinking. We could try and pry it off right there. Pry the chain off.
Go ahead and crank on that, and that should take it right off.
What is this doing to help?
It's taking the clutch off. That clutch is coming right off now. See it moving?
Yeah, it's coming out this way.
Gotta take this wheel off.
Mm-hmm.
Should have went to that right away. All right, let's put this up on a jack stand. All right, I'm gonna lift this up. You slide these under.
Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna go right underneath this bar. And the other one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move it right there. Slide this one that way. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. There we go. Here it comes.
So we're even going
There
to get
it
rid
is.
of this part of the wheel?
Clutch is off. What's that?
We're even getting rid of that part of the wheel?
No, we're keeping that part and we're just getting a new tire. That is the brake right there.
Don't need to get the chain off?
Brake's dragging a little bit. Yeah, you can take the chain off.
I've always wanted to take the chain off. I get how you have to take one off.
How's that for a nice dirty mess, huh? You know what we'll do? We'll soak that in some oil.
It was really hard to get the clutch off. Of course, we had to use this thing. Right here's the clutch. It was on there tight. So that clutch was locked up, so now we can work on the engine. That's why we got it off.
What you doing now?
Now I'm trying to take out the gas tank.
Okay. Okay.
So we just got the gas tank off, and the gas does not smell good.
All right, pull the cap off and dump that out. Let's see what we got. There, go ahead and dump that into that pan. Is that it? Is that all that was in it? I don't think there was a lot. Let's see.
Here, a little bit more.
Not a lot left in there. And it doesn't smell good. This thing has been sitting for, I'm not sure how many years. The guy we got it from said that the recoil broke and they hadn't ridden it since. We'll clean this tank up a little bit and it's good. It's not rusted, it's not bad. Just needs a cleaning. What you got there?
Right now I'm just shaking this so then all the rust comes off from the nuts because of all the shapes of them.
Oh, you got nuts in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep shaking. We'll rinse this tank out with some fresh gasoline.
Let me see if it smells any better.
Smells like gasoline now.
Yeah,
That's definitely better.
than the old gasoline smell. I'm going to remove the spark plug. Then I'm going to check to see if we have spark.
That's a little.
A little rusty.
That actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna try and pull this motor over and see if we get any spark. Oh yeah, we got some spark.
It went.
See spark? I say we try and get this thing started. Because I think it's gonna run.
I do too.
So. We'll put a little bit of gas in the carburetor, we'll pull it with this rope again and see what happens. Hear that?
I saw a little smoke coming out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh, there's water right there. See all the smoke?
Yep.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's what we want to see. Ooh. Yeah. Real hard. Oh. Ooh. Pull it.
close, but then it always doesn't go.
Yeah.
Like, right now, it's in a millionth time that it's starting to go, but then shuts off.
Pull it.
Very cool.
There you go. Ooh.
That one
Yeah.
was. Papa, what?
Oh, there we go.
So that's why it wasn't going.
Yeah, the choke was closed. We need the choke open. And then we can put this back on.
I'm talking every day.
Yeah. Alright, so the choke is open. What do you think about that? You made a run for it.
Yeah. As soon as it started shooting stuff, I was like, ah!
There you go.
That was easy.
It was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, and then I'll pull mine. And then just keep working your way around. You pull the middle one out. Do it again.
That's cool. I think it's just
There it is.
so weird how all that stuff comes out.
There it goes. So this is the rim I cleaned up. This is the first one. I painted it. I had black spray paint. I thought I had some white. It doesn't matter because it's not going to show. I just wanted it painted so that hopefully the rust wouldn't get any worse. I'll go ahead and put the tire back on this, and we'll take a look at the other ones. All right, so having a hard time getting this one inflated. Trying the ratchet strap trick here. Maybe a little tighter. There it goes. It's about 13 right there. Let's see what we got going on, if it's sealing good or not. Looks pretty good. Check the other side. All right, that seems to be okay. The front left is leaking around the rim, around the wheel. I suspect this will be the same. Maybe on the inside. don't see anything bubbling up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we do. Okay. And this is what the left front was doing. Just had to give it a little bit of time, but there it is. So I'll take these off, clean them up, and reseal them. So there's a little something I discovered after spraying that down. It looks like we got a sidewall leak there. So I guess we'll order another tire.
So we've gotten the clutch on, and we have the sprocket on, and the sprocket's all tightened up. Now I'm going to put on the chain guard. We got the chain guard on, and we tightened that up. That wasn't too much fun. Can't wait to ride this thing. We got the wheel in place. Now we're going to put the washer and the nut on. I'm going to give it a couple ugga-duggas. We're going to get some fresh oil before we actually run this thing. Now we're going to put the plug back in. We got it back on the ground. We put some new oil in it, and now it's a roller again. This puppy sure is going to be running. My papa's going to do the carburetor, and then it should run.
All right, so we got a new carburetor. We've got new linkage. We got this piece, so we're going to take all this off. Going to replace this housing, and we have a new recoil to go there. So it looks like we had some critters down in there. This is a little bit bent up and it's kind of been worked enough times where we're done with that. This is the power switch for the engine, which actually goes into this hole right here. So that just pushes in. There's a little tab here that we bend down. And that keeps it from coming back out. There's a ground wire here that'll go onto this little bolt.
How's it looking, Papa?
It's looking pretty good.
That's looking super good. Nice chain guard on. Nice nose guards on.
Okay, housing's in place. And we have a recoil. And the recoil did not come with any bolts. So we're going to need to come up with some bolts for this. I don't know if it's the rust inside of this or what's causing that, but this fits way too tight. It's supposed to pull in one direction and be able to slide back in the other, and it doesn't. So, try and address that situation. So I got a new recoil for the engine, and it doesn't work because of this cylinder here. This is the new recoil, and this cylinder is too big. So I'm going to take that off. And I bought another new recoil with a new cylinder to match. So this should work. Now what the other one was doing is when I put it on, there we go, that's nice. It was actually sticking out this far because that cylinder was way too big. So now we should be good. That works good. Put the gas tank back on and see if we can get this thing to run. All right, we got it all together. I think I have the choke set. The gas is turned on. Let's see what it does.
neighbors.
All right, it's going to take a little bit of tuning here, but it does work. It does run.
Wow, that's good.
You don't feel like the carburetor is set properly. Figure that out.
I think everyone's come in. So today my papa's just got a go-kart fired up. I don't think it's the best go-kart, but it's pretty good for what it is. From my papa's doing good with it. Doing a loop around the garden. Hitting the jump. I was just kidding. He's not hitting a jump. He's going around the house. I'm gonna go try and get him. And get him. Yes! Perfect timing. Was that good?
Pretty cool.
I'm going to show you what this thing looks like now before we do our quick little pressure washing. From there it looks bad. Here's kind of where we don't really need a pressure wash, but
Hit the switch.
What do you think?
that was a nice ride.
Well, all right, so here we are hanging out in the shop. We got the go-kart pretty much done. I mean, we could maybe do a couple little tweaks, but for the most part, it runs. I rode it.
I wrote it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, what'd you think of the project itself?
I thought it was fun. Quite a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like pressure washing it and riding it.
Yeah.
And also having to try and get the steering to unlock.
Yeah. What about like getting the engine running and stuff? That was fun, right?
Yeah, but there's not the part where I had to touch the chin that was all greasy.
Yeah. Well, projects are greasy. They're rusty and they're greasy. That's what they are.
I'm fine with the rust, but there's not the grease.
Well, it's all part of the game. So hopefully you guys had as much fun watching the video as we did making it. We both had a good time. And as always, thanks for watching the channel.